Let's keep going. Verse 4, Acts chapter 3, verse 4. Acts chapter 3, verse 4. And it reads, Peter and John looked at him intently, and Peter said, look at us, meaning what? Change what your focus is. Change what your focus is. Because obviously what you've been focused on thus far hasn't helped you to progress past where you are right now. Change what your focus is. Change what your priorities are. It's amazing to me. It's amazing to me how we as a people will focus so much on money. We'll focus so much on how we look, our hair, getting a haircut, having nice clothes, what car we drive, where we work, all this kind of stuff. We will focus so much on those things. But how many of us can honestly say that we focus on the things of God? How many of us can say that our priority has been the things of God? Oh, we rush home for our favorite shows. I remember when not Desperate Housewives, Real Housewives of Atlanta, people was rushing home. You go on Facebook, everybody rush home to go see Housewives of Atlanta. Or Love and Hip Hop. Right? All this stuff. They rushing home to go see that stuff. But how many people are rushing home to go pray? How many people are rushing home to go read the word, to get a word from God, to help them throughout the next day? How many people are going home because they want to spend some time with God? Where is your focus? If you can be honest, I'm not going to ask anybody to say anything, but if you can sit back and you can honestly sit back and think to yourself and say, and not remember the last time you spent an hour with God, something's wrong. If you can think to yourself and not remember the last time you read more than one scripture in the Bible, something's wrong. If you can't remember the last time you fasted, something is wrong. Oh, but we remember everything else. We remember everything else. But how many of us are really focusing on God and focusing on God's will for our lives and making God's will our priority? How many of us are truly doing that? Because in the end, when you die, you can't take the job with you. You can't take a nice house with you. You can't take the business with you. As fine as your spouse may be, you can't take them with you either. So where are your priorities?